See, we're going to take this trade, man. I've got Bracer. So if this guy wants to trade, I can definitely do it. He's going to get me really low. I'm going to Bracer almost all that up. And this should be just a win fight, you know? His jump's down. He should just be dead, honestly. Oh, no. He might have gotten out. I got to chase him with my 2. Okay, Ghost Stance OP, man. Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mast. Welcome back to some more ranked 1v1. Taking Osiris today into 1v1. Should be a rough matchup. This guy's actually Diamond Anhur, so he should be pretty decent. We'll see if we can take the sides here. Oh, he got me. He got me good, man. He got me good. That was a good impale. I didn't think he'd be able to hit me with that. The stupid thing about Anhur, it's kind of rough. He can one-shot, at least what I remember, he can one-shot those side creeps, which is a little rough, which is what I expected. So I wanted to see if I could sneak any of those away in time, but he got the impale off just fine. So that's a little rough. Auto attacks desynced. That kind of sucks. I can't really tell what I'm doing right now. I can definitely fight this, though. He's just got the 1 creep. Let's just stay away from walls as much as possible. Yeah, he's trying to get that impale on me. This is a kind of rough fight for him. That's his Sunder down. I've got a Bracer, so I heal more damage than he deals with that Sunder. So I take this trade for sure. All right, he's going to back off now. Should be good. I'm not even going to pop my Bracer here. Let's actually pop 1 more potion. It's a good idea. We're going to bring wave together here on him. That's his impale down. Definitely want to stack this wave. He jumped that, but he's going to get caught by my 3 here. He's got to get under tower as quick as possible. He's going to get out just fine, I think, here. I want to hit him off cooldown with these abilities, though, for sure. So Osiris, not great early game, really good mid game, and potentially good late game, depending on how things go. With my spot right here, I want to try and take red buff as quick as possible if possible. As quick as possible if possible? Yes, I guess that works. It sounds weird. But we're going to try and just clear him here, push him under tower, and see if I can snag a red buff. I'm going to get ult by pushing wave here. That's the play. It's not just go straight onto red. It's get wave presence, and then get ult off of that. And we're going to see if we can take a red buff here. If he wants to contest, I've got the ultimate to fight him with. I've got the Bracer to fight him with. He can't do a whole lot to fight me. I'm not sure if he's used Impale yet, but it looks like I should just be able to get this cleared in time. So let's just burst this thing down real quick. There we go. We got it. That's a red buff. Awesome. So that's an early lead for us. That's really, really good. Anhur honestly wins the early stage of the game in my experience. In my experience so far, lots of AD carries win that stage. And so far, Anhur's been really tough to deal with in the early game, just because he's got the knock up on the jump, he's got the impale, he can do a lot of damage, but I think this guy could have played that a little bit better, and he let me get close range to him, so I was able to do quite a bit. Now we're going to punish the blue buff here. We're going to try and take this away from him as well. Looking for farm leads is important in 1v1, and so pressuring this is a good idea. I don't have the cooldown on my 2, so I don't have good secure right now. We're going to stall for a second. And if this guy wants to fight, I'll take it. He doesn't have farm or anything right now that he can go to. Gonna impale him max range. Now he cannot contest very safely at all. Well, let's see if he still wants to do it, because I've got enough health that I can just stay around. He might try and ult this. Very, very low. Yeah, he's gonna jump away here. That's a blue buff. Awesome. That whole time I denied him farm, so even though I wasn't at wave, he was not at wave. So I just gained an experience lead off of that, even though I did miss experience on wave. He would have been able to get experience if I went to wave anyways. So that's just increasing the lead, forcing him back to base. We're going to push this wave here, wrap up my own blue buff, and get 3 buff control, which is really, really good in 1v1. He's going to hit level 6 off this wave. I'm going to be almost a level ahead of this guy. And after blue, I probably will be a level ahead. So let's just get this wrapped up. All right, what's he got? He's got Boot Stun. Okay, that's a good pick on his part. A lot of people go Ike Vol. I really think Boots is a smart way to go against Osiris. You don't want to get locked down too much. Even though Ike Vol can trade well, oop, you don't want to just get locked down by somebody getting boots and you not, because I want to go boots for sure. I don't want to go on Osiris when I need movement speed to stick to people. I definitely don't want to be going into an Ike Vol before boots, even though Ike Vol is very strong on me. We're just going to clear the wave here. I'm not fighting him for sure. Like, I'm definitely not trying to fight. Just going to tether there and back off here. I just want to get that experience. I can't afford to miss that experience. It just gives him a little bit of a chance to catch up, and I definitely don't want to let him do that. So let's go Ninja Tabby and then start into an Ike Vol. Get some potions online as well. And let's rush out of base here. Okay, so I've got a little bit of a gold lead, 200 gold right now. And let's just try and, for now, play pretty smart, I think. I think I'm just going to see if I can try and get pressure around buff timers. If I don't go for pressure around buff timers, then it's not quite as effective. So if I'm looking to try and take him, either send him back to base, kill him, whatever, if I'm looking for an engagement, it really should be around the red buff respawn, because that's just an important objective. And I don't want to be in a spot where I might send myself back to base and him not, or anything like that, when that is up. I don't want to let him get a chance of that. So he should jump away here. Is he going to take the stun? He's going to take the stun. I'm going to poke him out pretty freely here. he's really taking most of this trade. And we get a ult on under tower here. That's a kill with a 2. Okay. So I'm surprised he played that as bad as he did. That's actually one thing. I think he's not used to Osiris. Osiris, not a common 1v1 pick at all. Just because this guy's diamond frame on her, I think he's probably a pretty solid 1v1er. It's actually a pretty tough thing to get. So that kill, what I'm looking for whenever I can, it's hard to get, is whenever somebody jumps away basically on Osiris, you pretty much want to ult them. That's pretty much just how it works. You want to ult them, you're going to root them on landing. Your ult's going to reach them very easily on basically any jump in the game. See, we're going to take this trade, man. I've got Bracer. So if this guy wants to trade, I can definitely do it. He's going to get me really low. I'm going to Bracer almost all that up. And this should be just a win fight, you know? His jump's down. He should just be dead, honestly. Oh, no. He might have gotten out. I got to chase him with my 2. Okay, Ghost Dance OP, man. I was going to wait for him to jump and hit him with the 2 at the end of it, which probably would have wrapped him up anyways, unless I just missed somehow. But I was looking for that, just in case. I was going to save 2 for jump, because he should have jump coming up any second. Let's just go ahead and back here. He's going to be respawning right now. I don't have time to get his blue, unfortunately. That's 2 kills, man. That was pretty greedy for the second one, but it worked, and that's important. Just thinking with red buff, I felt like I had enough damage. I just popped a potion. That's what I did. Thinking that with red buff, I had enough damage to kill. Sure enough, I did. So 1,500 gold lead. This is an important thing to note right here. Definitely looking to use this gold lead to my advantage. I don't want to try and fight too much when I don't have items finished. I want to be trying to fight with that gold advantage. And with 1,500, I'm pretty much always going to have an item advantage. But looking to push this is really, really important. I need to just go ahead and fight while I'm ahead. And I'm not going to take that too far. That doesn't mean dive tower, doesn't mean make crazy plays, but it means play aggressive and be smart. And right now, I'm probably going to clear this wave and back, because while I could fight him, I could get Nemean done and have an insane advantage in our next fight. So that Nemean finish is going to be so huge compared to tier 2 defense, just because of the passive on it, that auto attack reflect. So even though I can fight him here, I'm going to back real quick and get Nemean done, just because I'm going to be so much safer to fight him once I get that wrapped up. There we go. So even if he backs for some defense, like tier 1, tier 2 defense even, this is still more worth it for me because I got Nemean done. I'm going to reflect auto attack damage. I'm going to have 80 physical protections, which is a lot. I've got 130 physical protections now, which means I am blocking a little over half of the damage he would be dealing if I had absolutely 0 protections. Now, of course, part of those are just base protections, but I'm basically blocking a lot of damage right now with that Nemean. Try to poke him there with the 1. Especially at this stage of the game, it's really good with Osiris to spam those abilities a bit, because if you can connect either of those, you really can poke them out, and they don't have lifesteal at this point. They don't really have anything to deal with that very well. So just spamming that, especially with their low mana cost, 30 on the 1, 70 on my 2 right now. Look at that poke. 2 of those have hit him. I've missed both ones, and I've still poked this guy down to a little under 2/3 health. I've got Ghost Stance right now, so I want to go ahead and hold on to this. And I'm just going to look for the trade. He actually didn't get my 3 there, which means he needs to be jumping away any second here. We're going to chase him with the ult. Got the hit on it. That's really good. I'm going to chase very aggressively here. I've got the Bracer to save me. Let's hit him with the 2 at the end. I might die. These minions are body blocking me, man. 1 tower shot. Okay, we're good. We're good. Let's push tower here. That minion body block almost killed me. This is another spot that he could be in a much better position if he was able to go Bracer. The thing is, I'm Osiris, so you can go Bracer, but it's tough to do as much with it as you can with other characters. And with red buff spawning, we're going to secure this real quick. But because I'm Osiris, I've got the anti-heal on my ult, so you can go Bracer. You can Bracer before the Osiris ult if you want to go that way, but Osiris is going to burst you after that as well. A lot of time, most of his damage is not coming before his ultimate. So even though it's an option, it's not quite as good. So I understand this underpick, but it's going to be kind of rough for him. Let's see. Do I want to just go into damage? I think I just go into damage here. Let's probably go into an Executioner next, and a Thorns as well. Thorns really, really good on Osiris. The one thing Osiris struggles with is when you get in the range situations where he can't reach you and you can fight back, then he starts getting into some trouble where it's like, okay, he's got to get into melee range to be effective against ADCs, especially as he gets late game because his abilities stop hitting hard. Then what do? Well, you have Thorns, so it doesn't really matter. You can trade anyways. So with this gold lead, I'm probably about to force a Bull Demon. I could try and get tower down without it, which is a little bit greedy, and I may do that. We'll just kind of see how the next trade goes as I get ult back up. And I've got Thorns as well, so if he tries to turn at all, we'll just pop that. I've got an active advantage, which is also important. He doesn't have 2 actives, I do. Try and poke him with the 1. Keep missing those, man. That's not good. We're going to dive here. His Impale's down. I've got a lot of defense. We're totally fine. He's tanking this. He's dead. He didn't expect that. He saved jump that entire time thinking he could get the ult off, punish me under tower. That was a mistake on his part, man. Once you get that item advantage, you just need to make sure you use it, just like I was saying before. And sure enough, we're definitely using it right now. Going 4-0, just straight up dove, didn't even ult the guy. So Osiris, from what I have seen, he's not a top tier 1v1 pick. He definitely has counterplay, and I think especially as you get to like the upper tier 1v1 players, you'll definitely see him struggle a little bit more. But he's tough to play against, man, especially if you can just play him smart and just get in there, be very aggressive with him. That's where he shines, especially as you get late game. His ability damage really falls off. So you need to just play crazy aggressive and commit with that 3 and the slows you've got. You just really commit hard. I've got money to spend. We're going to spend it real quick. I could look for Bull Demon immediately. Actually, this guy is not going on Bull Demon, is he? Okay, okay. We're not going to go on Bull Demon. I've got a lot of money to spend, so I'm not going to go for it. Otherwise, I would. Let's just back right here, start into a Kins after this. I'm actually not going another defense item yet. I'm going into Kins after Executioner, and then we'll go into more defense. I just think the damage I have is so strong, and Nemean is plenty of defense early game. After this, we'll probably pick up a Midgardian male. He's not on Bull Demon right now. Let's just clear out the wave, push him back to Phoenix, and get Bull Demon wrapped up. All right, so yeah, I really like going just lots of attack speed damage items on Osiris, and then picking up a 6-item Midgardian male, because that's so strong and it counters AD carries so hard. Really, what I've been playing Osiris as is the anti-AD carry god, that you can just dominate those ADCs if you can get ahead early. And we're gonna see if we can just wrap this up no problem without him getting here. Looks like so. Awesome. Red buff's about to spawn. We're definitely gonna look for that before we push the Phoenix, just because it's a little extra damage. See, actually, is it spawning soon enough? It's spawning right now. Yeah, we're good. Let's go ahead and grab that real quick and just push Phoenix. Got the Bull Demon passive on the Phoenix right now, so it's just going to be straight up down. I've got plenty of defense, plenty of regen as well with the multi-potions and the health chalice. So I'm just going to straight up push this whether I've got minions or not. Just going to play aggressive on this guy. And he's just going to let me push. He looks like he wants to buy Nemean right now. I think that's what he's going for. I think he's getting an item finish, so we're just going to slap this up, no problem. We're really in a trade here. I'm just going to look to probably back him off unless he's missing autos, and in which case I can just actually go ahead and do this. Sure enough, yeah, he's having trouble with the aim right here if I juke him out a little bit. So I honestly should be poking him a little bit while I do this, but I've been focused too much on just getting the Phoenix done. This is definitely Phoenix at this point. I try and generally prioritize that, not chase too much or anything like that. And now we just look to poke down Titan. Osiris definitely struggles with Titan damage in a lot of ways. Ooh, it's going on me, not minions. Minions aren't getting pushed in, which is smart on his part. He's keeping them from aggroing the Titan, so I pretty much have to reset it if I'm going to do damage. Yeah, I probably can't really do anything to it yet. Yep. We're going to heal up, no problem. Just kind of wanted to get an idea of what I could do to him. All right, I think I'm going to back here in a second. Yeah, I've got plenty of time with Phoenix down. Let's just go ahead and back off. If this guy wants to chase me, he definitely can. We'll look for a trade with him, but he's probably not going to do that. Actually, he is. That's good. I wanted to see if I could bait his impale for a second there. Didn't quite get it. Let's see if he turns on me at all. I got the stun on him, which is really good. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, I missed. I'm missing everything, man. Thorns that. He's not dead. He canceled it. Am I dead? Wow. Wow. I missed the 2 and I missed the 1, which was super bad on my part. And he was able to live. It was a good cancel on his ult, man. He saw I popped Thorns and he canceled his ult. That was really smart. But otherwise, I would have won the game there if he didn't do that, actually. I definitely misplayed, though. I missed abilities. That was the big thing, and a good play on his part at the end. Shell, huh? I don't think Shell's the way to go, man. Shell, I don't know. It's a weird item pickup. Anyways, we're going to go Midgardian. It's going to be really hard for him to fight us at this point, because slow on my 1, increase slow with my 2, stun on my 3, root on my ult, and Midgardian is going to slow him on auto attacks 30% of the time, which means if he wants to auto attack trade me, which he has to do as an AD carry, he simply has to auto attack me unless Titan's going to kill me. Then he's going to get slowed even more, and it's going to keep him in range for me. As well, one of the great things is having Nemean gives me a ton of protections. Having Midgardian male gives me quite a bit of health, not so many protections, which rounds out my defense a little bit better. Instead of just stacking protections, I get a little bit more health, which is actually a little more efficient. All right, I want to poke Titan here if I can. Let's see if he's going to tank these minions up. Looks like he is. Maybe just 2 it. I can't reach it with the 1s. It keeps resetting. That's the rough thing, is right now he's playing... He's clearly used to 1v1. He's positioning really, really smart. He's not letting minions push to Titan at all. So I'm not able to really get damage on it because minions won't aggro it. I'll just reset it as soon as I leave the Titan range. So basically resetting resets health, and he's actually doing a really good job of keeping me from poking it down, which really sucks because it's really hard to end the game as Osiris if I can't do that. And he's trying to take a trade here. We're just going to back off and do red, I guess. It sucks. I'm not able to do much with that Phoenix down. I think Midgardian may just have to be it. Go ahead and get actives back up, get Midgardian finished, get Bull Demon in a second once Phoenix respawns. I think that's going to be the play here. Just go for kind of a round 2 real quick. So there you go. That's Midgardian done. Let's grab a power pot. Let's go ahead and rush over here. So power pot, red buff. All my actives are up right now, so I definitely want to look for an engagement on this Titan as soon as I get the Bull Demon wrapped up in this Phoenix down. He's pushing wave here pretty aggressively. He's probably going to rotate over to Bull Demon in just a second. Let's see. I'm probably going to save cooldowns here for a little better secure. And he's just on wave right now. I don't think he's got any chance of getting here in time. Yeah, let's just auto this down. Let's hold cooldowns for him in case he comes in for the steal. All right, man. Here we go, round 2. What's he got built? Pretty standard items right now. A little bit of lifesteal, which will help him out, but other than that, just Executioner, Nemean, Ikeval, all the usual stuff. I do want to sell Ikeval soon as well. I should probably go Oboe. Poke him a bit here while we're finishing off the Phoenix. Good job there, canceling my tether out. It's his impale down, though. It's a little bit of pressure for him that's down. Let's go ahead and heal up a little bit. So chance Brawlers is good. Maybe I need to go Brawlers here instead of yeah, I might sell Ikeval for Brawlers instead. This guy's playing very campy, and it's hard to do much. Oh, look at that damage, man. Look at that damage I deal to him. We're going to try and hit him at the end here. I missed, but he's going to get stunned. That's a kill. All right, that'll work. He's going to surrender. We were going to end anyways, so that's the game, guys. Got a little bit rough towards the end. He did a good job of playing campy. I just had to play aggressive. I just kind of got bolder and just went for the kill. Kin size helped a lot there. Had a lot of damage to deal to him. He could have played that better. What he needs to be doing is CC immuning my 3 a little bit more. That's what I've seen with all the Anhur players I've gone against. You need to CC immune that 3 more. Not so much look to jump away, because jumping is just asking me to ult you. And while in that case it didn't hit, if it did, then you would have been in a lot of trouble. And I totally could have hit it. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one.
I've been seeking for the glory. Say my name. And I've been trying to write my own story in the search for fame. I'm sitting here in this empty room. Walls keep tumbling down.